Hey, GH fans, the next 2 weeks, October 28th to November 8th, 2024, in Port Charles are packed with explosive drama, unexpected reunions, and a new villain stirring up trouble. Sasha's shocking family revelation leaves her reeling. Drew faces off against Ned's power play at ELQ, and a devastating loss sends shockwaves across town. Plus, a dangerous new enemy, Jenz Sidwell, sets his sights on some of Port Charles' most beloved faces. Let's dive into everything coming up in the next 2 weeks on General Hospital. On Monday, October 28th, the storylines are heating up, and there's a lot at stake for some of Port Charles' biggest players. First on the scene, Sasha Gilmore finds herself in an emotional whirlwind. After recent news about her family, Sasha's struggling to cope, and she finally snaps. Her frustration bubbles over in a fiery confrontation with Cody Bell, who's reeling after Sasha reveals a family twist that makes them first cousins. Cody's anger is hard to contain, but eventually he'll open up to Maxie Jones for some much-needed advice. This unexpected family tie has rocked them both, and it's safe to say Sasha's day is only beginning. Then we've got Drew Quartermain facing a big challenge. He's been on rocky ground lately, and he'll take another blow, this time from his cousin Ned. Since Ned recently learned about Drew's secret kiss with Willow, he's got plenty of leverage. Now, it looks like Ned's pulling some strings to get Drew under his thumb at ELQ. Will Drew play along to keep his secrets safe, or will this push him over the edge? As for Laura Collins, she's finally got some good news. She learns that Heather Weber is planning to leave Port Charles, taking her son Stephen with her. For Laura, this means relief. Heather's departure could mark the end of an era of trouble that's haunted Laura's family for years. But will Heather actually stick to her word and leave, or is there a twist in store? Meanwhile, Anna Devane is on a redemption mission. She's determined to make things right for young Charlotte Cassadine by bringing her back to Port Charles. Anna confronts Jack Brennan, hoping he'll give her a lead on Valentin's location. Anna's relentless, but Jack's holding his cards close. Will Anna's efforts finally bring her the answers she needs to reunite Charlotte with her loved ones? And lastly, there's a bit of action coming up as Jason Morgan and Damian Spinelli take on a new mission. Jason's been Sonny's right-hand man for years, and with Spinelli's tech-savvy support, these two make a formidable team. They're gearing up to dig into a new threat looming over Port Charles. With these two on the case, you can bet something big is brewing. In the Tuesday, October 29th, 2024 episode of General Hospital, Holly Sutton makes a daring move. As she navigates a web of secrets and schemes, Holly presents a surprising offer that could change the game. Known for her knack for survival, she's no stranger to bending the rules. So who's on the receiving end of Holly's latest offer, and could it be her way of securing a new ally or turning the tables on someone who's crossed her path? Meanwhile, Nina Reeves takes a rare step into the role of advisor as she offers Willow some words of wisdom. Their rocky relationship has seen everything from battles over Wiley to bitter court cases, but Nina's advice comes with a surprisingly genuine edge. The question is, will Willow find comfort in Nina's guidance, or will old wounds resurface, sparking even more tension between them? Ned Quartermain, always one to leverage any advantage, is seizing control at ELQ. After Monday's subtle moves, he makes a bolder play that solidifies his power, leaving Drew with little room to maneuver. With Drew's secrets potentially on the line, Ned's calculated moves hint at the lengths he'll go to protect his family's legacy, but can he keep all his cards hidden from the rest of the Quartermains? Lucky Spencer also steps into the spotlight as he opens up to his mother, Laura. He's carrying the weight of his recent troubles, and their candid heart-to-heart reveals just how much he's been holding in. Laura's support has always been unwavering, but Lucky's revelations bring her into his inner world like never before. Will this be a healing moment, or could his burdens lead him down an even darker path? Lastly, Michael Corinthos stumbles upon a revelation that leaves him speechless. He's been watching the shifting alliances at ELQ with suspicion, and he discovers a truth that rattles his faith in the people around him. With family loyalty in question, how will Michael respond to the shock he's facing? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to catch every twist on General Hospital. Let's keep rolling with the drama for Wednesday, October 30th. Port Charles is buzzing with tension, and Wednesday's episode dives deep into family moments, unexpected confessions, and the delicate balance of trust. First up, Dante Falconeri and his son Rocco share a heart-to-heart that's sure to pull at your heartstrings. Rocco's been carrying guilt about his push for a liver donor for Lulu, and on Wednesday, Dante senses the weight his son is shouldering. Their heartfelt conversation highlights Dante's role as a steadying presence in Rocco's life, and it's a beautiful reminder of just how deep family bonds go, even in Port Charles. Elsewhere, Sasha Gilmore makes an unexpected slip of the tongue that could spell trouble. After an emotional confrontation with Cody earlier this week, Sasha's on edge, and she accidentally reveals more than she intended. Could this unintentional confession lead Michael Corinthos to start piecing together what's been hidden? Sasha's little slip may just be the spark that ignites a much bigger fire. Meanwhile, Alexis Davis finds herself deeply alarmed as she stumbles onto a situation that's unsettling, to say the least. With everything that's been unfolding at General Hospital, Alexis' anxiety isn't without reason. Could she be about to uncover something that sends shockwaves through her family or even the entire town? On a lighter note, Cody Bell reaches out to Maxie Jones, opening up about the chaos he's been through recently. After discovering he and Sasha are first cousins, Cody's emotions are all over the place, and Maxie's just the person to provide him with a grounding perspective. And last but not least, Drew Quartermain offers reassurance to someone who's been thrown by all the recent turmoil. Drew's been walking a tightrope at ELQ, and now he steps in to provide some stability in someone else's life. But is he truly in control of his own situation, or is he simply masking his own fears? Let's get into Thursday, October 31st, Halloween in Port Charles, and the drama is just as intense. Tracy and Ned are back at it, scheming their next big move. With ELQ's future in their hands, they're planning a strategy to secure their control. But will their ambition lead to more trouble for the Quartermains? Meanwhile, Michael is deep in his own strategy session, likely dealing with the fallout from Drew's shifting loyalty. With family dynamics growing more complex, Michael's next steps could shake up the Corinthos and Quartermain alliances. Then there's Willow, who makes a fateful choice. After wrestling with conflicting emotions, Willow's decision could change everything. But will it bring her closer to peace or lead her into even deeper turmoil? Elsewhere, Chase offers his congratulations, but for whom? Whether it's personal or professional, Chase's gesture hints at new developments for someone close to him. And finally, Cody Bell strikes a deal that could be a game changer. Happy Friday, GH fans. Let's look at what's coming up on November 1st as we close out the week with powerful emotions and personal struggles in Port Charles. First, Robert Scorpio finds himself grappling with memories from his past. As he faces unresolved feelings, Robert struggles to find peace with choices he made long ago. Is he on the brink of a major realization, or will the ghosts of his past continue to weigh him down? Meanwhile, Rocco Falconeri is still battling a wave of guilt. After pushing hard to help Lulu, he's questioning if he did the right thing. The weight of responsibility is a lot for someone his age, and his inner turmoil is becoming all too clear. Will he open up to Dante or someone else close to him, or continue to carry this burden alone? Dante, on the other hand, finds his own source of support as he confides in his father, Sonny Corinthos. Dante's been dealing with a whirlwind of emotions, and he lets down his guard, sharing his concerns with Sonny. Their conversation reveals Dante's fears and frustrations, reminding us just how deep the father-son bond goes, even through life's most challenging moments. Elsewhere, Maxie and Spinelli are dealing with the ups and downs of co-parenting. They're navigating a tricky situation with their daughter, and it's putting their teamwork to the test. They have to find a way to align their parenting approaches without letting their differences get in the way. Will they come to a resolution, or are they in for a bigger challenge? And finally, Christina and Molly's sibling rivalry flares up again. Their arguments have always been fiery, but disagreement feels especially charged. With everything happening in their lives, tensions are high, and this clash could have lasting repercussions for both sisters. That's a wrap on Friday's episode. Which storyline has you most intrigued? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to tune in for all the heartfelt moments and family drama on General Hospital. Now, moving into the week of November 4th to 8th is set to be an emotional roller coaster for our favorite characters. First, Sam's tragic ordeal is sending shockwaves across town. Her loved ones are left reeling, with Danny Morgan and Scout Quartermain especially devastated by this unimaginable loss. Sam's family and friends are struggling to process the finality of it all, and as funeral preparations begin, many in Port Charles are left wondering how they'll move forward without her. But there's a small glimmer of hope for another beloved character. Although Sam's loss is weighing heavily, we'll see signs that Lulu is slowly coming back to life. Her recovery will be gradual, with a recast on the horizon, but Lulu's return may offer some light amid the week's sorrow. Meanwhile, a new threat looms as Jenz Sidwell kicks off his vengeful chapter in Port Charles. Known for his ruthless nature, Jenz has scores to settle, and he's not alone. This week, we'll see him target some familiar faces, including Holly, Sonny, Jason, Anna, and even Lucky Spencer. As his plan unfolds, no one close to these characters is truly safe, and the ripple effects could lead to mayhem across town. That's all for the next 2 weeks, GH fans. With so much drama, twists, and turns, there's no way to know who'll come out on top. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single spoiler update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on General Hospital.